Good morning. Joe and I joined the church when we first got married, which was now 25 years ago. And our three children grew up here, and this church has definitely been a home away from home for them, a place where they could be themselves and know that they would always be accepted. And this church has helped us grow closer as a family. Somehow, over the years, we managed to go to the Montreat Family Weekend 11 years in a row. That's a lot of square dances, and also a lot of good quality family time. This church has also challenged us and opened our eyes to the needs in our community and in the world. Our family's been so fortunate to be able to travel with the church to El Salvador and Cuba and Hungary and Spain, broadening our perspective and helping us put our faith into action abroad. Like we heard from the Efords, this church has also lifted us up in those times that we needed it most. Most recently this summer, when I lost my dad, we were so overwhelmed with the support and love that we felt from this church community and the food and the casseroles. This church has enriched our lives in so many meaningful ways over the past 25 years, and we've experienced those blessings in all of the areas that excite us about this capital campaign: nurturing children and the weekday school, enjoyment and use of this beautiful campus, growing in faith, and in relationship with our outreach partners. It's true that our children grew up here, but in many ways I feel like Joe and I grew up here too. You may feel the same. We've definitely strengthened our marriage here and deepened our faith here.
Thanks. And that faith journey that Sally referenced is a more personal testimony that I want to share with you today in a spirit of friendship and encouragement. Taking a phrase from Joe Clifford's sermon last Sunday that really resonated with me, this church has been the greatest evangelist in my life. More specifically, over the past 25 years, this church and several members of this church family have changed my relationship with money from one dominated by anxiety, dwelling on perceived scarcity, to one of greater and greater freedom and gratitude, seeing money in the context of God's abundant love and faithfulness. During this time, quite frankly, I moved from someone who pledged $500 to $700 in order to say that I had pledged, while keeping as much dry powder as possible for the unknown, to becoming someone who sees our pledge as a blessing to be part of what God is doing in the world by giving a portion of the first fruits out of what has all been given to us by Him. Proverbs 11:24 and 25 remind us that one person gives freely, yet gains even more, and whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. 2 weeks ago, Leighton Ford shared a beautiful description of the gospel as one beggar telling another beggar where to find bread. It's in that spirit that we humbly share that there is deep peace and joy to be found in really leaning into this invitation to give generously. We hope that you will join Sally and me in giving meaningfully and hilariously to this Cultivate campaign. Thank you.